What is up, Alien Army? I am Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore. And on this channel, we discuss everything out of this world. So, right now, I'm a little giggly because I've been channeling Sobek for a little bit, and he's making me fucking laugh. It's really fucking funny. But either which way, as you could tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a podcast style because Sobek is here and he wants me to fucking talk right now. Okay, so he just wants me to let you all know a message, and it's so fucking funny. I don't know why, but he's making me laugh because I don't know why. Maybe I'll find out later on, but either which way. So Sobek wanted me to, and I'm going to be more freestyling, channeling Sobek. That's probably why I'm like a little giddy, because whenever I channel, I get fucking giddy and like, so yeah, that's typically why I don't channel like live, you know what I mean? I like film pre-recorded, but either which way, I have some notes that I channeled, and I am going to be freestyling wherever he wants me to fill in the gaps. So Sobek, at first, I do want to give a shameless plug to my other videos about Sobek, which will most likely be listed in the comments below if I remember. So if you're interested in the more background history of who Sobek is and what he's about and other messages from him, then check those out if you'd like. This is just going to be for those of you who already know who TF Sobek is. So I'm now beginning to address him as just SBK. So yeah, I don't know, that might change as we progress along, but I guess we'll see. But either which way, SBK wants me to let you all know that Moses, yes, that Moses, the Moses in the motherfucking Bible, is an incarnate of Sobek, and I, Oculus, am an incarnate of Moses and Sobek. So we have the same energetic lineage. Now, this is just going to be what Sobek wants me to let you know, so it is going to be about different varied topics. So I don't know what direction this is going to go, but we're fucking moving. So anyway, so Sobek, SBK wants me, and if you hear me hissing, it's just because he's here right the fuck now, so I'm going to be acting a little different than I typically do, okay? So yeah, I don't know. That's why this is a goddamn fucking podcast, because if I were to film this, it would be a fucking OnlyFans shit. Like, I don't even know. Okay, it's fucking wild over here. Okay, so anyway, Sobek wants me to let you all know that the story of Moses, that you, no matter what your religious affiliation or not, that you identify with or as, you most likely have heard of the famed story of Moses, which is in the Bible, okay? So personally, I grew up around Christianity, so that's just why most of my references are going to be geared towards Christianity. I do not affiliate with the religion now, but because that's the one that I personally am most familiar with, me speaking as Oculus, that's just the easiest reference for me, okay? But I do know that Moses does appear in other religious scriptures and texts, okay? So this is not to say that Moses only appeared here or only Christianity. It's just the way my belief system was that I was attempted to be indoctrinated into. It happens to be Christianity. So I do know about Moses from the Bible, which Moses I do believe is from Hebrew and the Torah, but I do know that Moses is definitely in the Bible, and that's just how I know him from, okay? So we're talking about Moses and the story of Moses, how he is connected to the energy of Sobek, is that essentially Moses is the incarnation of the Sobek energy. So with Sobek, we have the crocodilian energy, the reptilian energy, and I do go more in depth about this in my other videos, but Moses is just a fairy story. That's what Sobek wants me to let you all know. Moses is a fairy story. Was there an alleged 3D earth dimensional being that could have walked the earth at that time? Yes, most likely, but Moses predominantly is an energetic vibration which is emitted from the frequency of Sobek, the crocodilian, the reptilian mind. Okay, so not everyone is going to resonate with crocodilian energy. It's very, very specific. So Sobek is here right now. If you hear my voice talking fucking funny, it's because it's how he speaks. So Sobek wants me to let you all know that the energy of Moses, might it have been a physical flesh vehicle that carried the name Moses at the time when it was purported to do so? It could be. It might also not be. Depends on your perception. If it makes you feel more familiar to associate Moses with your own energy, then please feel free to do so, only at your discretion. Rest assured, the energy is all the same. It is the same energy as crocodilian, reptilian, brain, energetic, life force frequency coming from the name Sobek, which Sobek is known as the impregnator because he basically came from, or he created the Nile River with his sweat. That is the purported story. So he impregnated Earth with the ability to reproduce for itself. You can take that as an actual reptilian being, or you can take that information as a metaphor. The choice is up to you. The name Moses is similar to what the name Sobek basically entails, because the name Moses, and I did look this up, me being Oculus, I did look this up just to give you like a quote-unquote factual reference, but Sobek is, guiding me that this is also true. So the name Moses means to pull out or draw out of water, water being synonymous metaphorically with the subconscious mind. And also I did look up on another website, said that Moses also means either son or deliver. So you could kind of take that into context to like delivered from what? The son of Sobek, right? The son God, the son of man, who was known as Jesus Christ, right? As we progress along in the Bible from the Old Testament Moses to the New Testament with Jesus. So it's sort of like a motherfucking addendum. I think that's the word. I don't know. It might or might not be. We ain't doing motherfucking vocabulary lessons up in this motherfucker, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So it's getting wild because Sobek is here. Now I'm channeling the energy just of Moses and Jesus, but only Sobek is here. So let me clear the others out, because I only want to speak from one, because I got that energy too. Okay, so we just want to go from Sobek. We just want to go from Sobek. We just want to go from Sobek. So as you can see, the energy of Moses as depicted in the Old Testament compared to the energy of Jesus is, we want to look of the words deliver and son. Okay, so now this is really talking about different cycles in Earth's history, because we have the time of Sobek, which was before the historical time of Moses, as is told in your fucking history books and in your fucking religious scripture. We want to look at the time of Jesus as being after the time of Moses, as purported in your historical scripture and historical textbooks, right? So we have Sobek first, then we have Moses, then we have Jesus, son, deliver, right? Delivering from the subconscious, utilizing the conscious mind. Now, I am not very much familiar. Moses, I believe, now I'm just channeling freestyle here, so I'm not sure of the specific dates because I'm not going to look it up and fuck up the flow, but if we want to look at Moses being just a metaphorical representative of age of Aries, I don't know if that is exactly when he was purported to walk the earth, so I don't want to quote. The way I am seeing this is a metaphor, not necessarily earth year definitions. Moses is a representation of the age of Aries. After that, we have the next, I don't know, Baktun. I don't know if that's the proper thing to use here right now, but I'm just going to say it because it feels right coming out of my motherfucking mouth. So then we have Moses with the next Baktun. Then we have Jesus Christ with the next Baktun after that. And that was roughly about 2,000 years ago. So if we want to look at these as just being cycles, no matter how many quote-unquote Earth Matrix years were betwixt each of the cycles I just mentioned, Sobek to Baktuning over into motherfucking Moses, then Moses Baktuning into motherfucking Jesus Christ. Now we have Jesus Christ Baktuning into motherfucking us, okay? So there is something else that I channeled. Now if we want to look at Jesus Christ, and I'm just writing notes because I just fucking got this shit now. Jesus Christ is the deliverance. That might be another video. Hold on, I just want to write this before I fucking forget. Okay, so because when I started with the notes for this video, it was really just for Sobek and Moses, but now I'm seeing like the energetic lineage is Sobek, Moses, Jesus Christ. So Moses and Sobek energetically are reptilian motherfucking shapeshifters. Could they have walked the earth as a mortal human motherfucking man? Maybe they fucking did. I don't know, man. What do you think? So either which way, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? If you believe something different than I believe, that's okay. But Sobek just I fucking thumped my chest like I'm fucking Rocky. What the fuck? Oh my god, there's some weird shadows going on right now because I like to film in like fucking twilight. Anyway, so where was I? This is why I don't do freestyle channeling. Oh boy, this is a fucking circus. So basically, if we want to look at the energetic lineage, it's Sobek, and he is spitting motherfucking truth right now. He is saying that no matter what your opinions, philosophies, religious views, or historical views regarding Moses or Jesus Christ are, he is telling you the truth. That is reptilian shapeshifter energy, whether you believe or not that it was personified in an actual man. Okay, so there we go. There's that. And Sobek was the first. Sobek's letting me know he's the first crocodilian, okay? He's the first. He's a goddamn fucking Aries. At least energetically, right? So then his offspring, starting off with the age of Aries, which is cardinal fire, which is the first zodiac sign, the initiator, the I am. No matter what type of astrological thing you look at, Aries is always the first sign. Whether it's tropical or Vedic astrology, they start on different dates, but Aries is always the first sign, cardinal motherfucking fire. I am. The I am is the declaration of all that can potentially will be in your future or in your past. I am is now. I am transcends the time-space construct of the third dimensional plane. Sobek wants me to let you know that. So when we want to talk about, first we talked about Moses and Jesus being reptilian shapeshifters, descendants of Sobek, and now we're coming through the different Baktuns. So it's like if we want to think of like, the age of Aries, right? That was Moses energy. The age of Pisces, that was Jesus energy. And now we're in the age of Aquarius, which is me, I am energy. Now, when I say that I am a fucking descendant of motherfucking reptilian shapeshifter Sobek, when I declare that to be a truth for me, which is the truth for me, I am not in no way motherfucking saying that you are also not a fucking reptilian motherfucking shapeshifter descendant energetically of Sobek. Physical lineage does not fucking matter. It might matter to you. Me, astrologically, I have Uranus dominance. That doesn't resonate with me, but it might resonate with you, and not a motherfucker taking that shit away from you either. Whatever I speak of here resonates with me, but because I say I'm a reptilian motherfucking shapeshifter god who walks, who strolls along the 3D matrix in my fucking physical human vessel, who are you? Maybe you're a reptilian shapeshifter, maybe you're not, maybe you're another type of shapeshifter. But this is really geared towards, and I think is only going to attract those that vibe at the frequency of motherfucking reptile, okay? If you hear me sipping water, because I'm freestyling, okay? So before I get into the card that I pulled, because I did pull a card which Sobek wants me to get into just for like collective energy. For those who are watching this, I don't know if you're watching, listening, because there ain't nothing on the motherfucking screen aside from my motherfucking name. Okay. This is really freestyling, I promise you. Oh, where were we? Okay. So why is Moses mentioned in the book of Exodus as parting the Red Sea? So this essentially just means Exodus. If we want to look at the definition of Exodus, it's a mass departure of people, a withdrawal, an evacuation, aka leaving. So the book of Exodus, where Moses is depicted as parting the Red Sea, what happens is that when he's parting the Red Sea, we are talking about blood, red, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, motherfucker. That's what we're talking about, okay? Bro, Sobek came in right now and he fucking did that. He made me get up real close to the motherfucking microphone and do that. I don't know why, but he does. So, anyway, fucking way. The way he said that was so fucking hysterical. He's like, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, motherfucker. Like, damn, bro. Like, okay. Anyway, so that's also why you have the connotation with Jesus Christ when in the fucking church at Mass, they're saying to drink the wine, which is the body of Christ, and to fucking take the Eucharist, I believe it's called. I don't even fucking remember at this point. Like, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, right? They're all symbolic. It's the energetic motherfucking lineage. It don't matter physical vessel motherfucking lineage. The blood is energetic. That's why they say you drink the blood of Jesus Christ. You drink the reptilian blood. That's why they're motherfucking saying you part the Red Sea. You part the motherfucking sea. It's blood. It's red. That's it. Energetic lineage. That's the blood. That is the pure blood, is the energetic lineage. And it's funny because someone recently just told me that, I didn't look into this, so I don't know if it's true. They told me that, like, the hashtag for those who haven't drank the Kool-Aid, you know what I'm talking about, is called the pure bloods. And I'm like, damn, that's so fitting with this situation. So maybe the pure bloods are motherfucking reptilian. I don't fucking know. But either which way, that's what Sobek is letting me know. He's letting me know to let you all know, because he wants it to be broadcast. He wants me to let you all know that they're all fucking fairy stories. It's like, oh, okay, Moses, Jesus, cool. Like, they're a personification of reptilian energy personified in a motherfucking man who resides in a motherfucking human vessel. Could they have possibly walked the motherfucking 3D Earth Matrix? Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't matter. You want to talk about Jesus' bloodline? That is energetic bloodline, the reptilian bloodline. That's what it is, the Da Vinci Code. I think I might have to watch that movie again because I feel it might be calling to me. But either which way, so the Exodus is a departure from the water, the subconscious mind, also representative of the blood, which is representative of the flesh. He parted the seas. He fucking cleared a path in the subconscious mind to get where he wanted to go, to what was it called? I believe the Promised Land. I'm not sure, don't quote me on none of this, but I believe it's called the Promised Land, right? Like, let my people go and shit. So if he did walk the fucking earth, he was a great prophet, just like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They were great prophets because they were speaking the word of the motherfucking reptilian shapeshifter, which are they are the real they divined the 3D Earth Matrix, and it's sort of like a terrarium for them. And they've been watching their creations grow ever since, okay? And that's all that I'm going to let you know at this point, okay? So whatever it is, that's what it is. That's what I was just told about the 3D Earth Matrix and the reptilian influence. We're not going to get into that now, okay? So Moving along, we want to talk about that also as a representation of cutting through the bullshit of the subconscious mind, the depths of the emotions, and then making a clear channel. I have a lot of other videos on this too, and it is about parting the seas, you know, making the emotions go neutral so that you can get to the promised land. Like, oh fuck yes, this shit is good, right? Like you want to get to where you want to go, the place where it's like all peaceful and everything like that, right? Okay, so that's all the information. I'm gonna talk about that. So as a metaphor, Moses parting the Red Sea means basically leaving the 3D realm, not letting your emotions bother you anymore, because 3D realm emotions in the subconscious mind, sometimes they still might pop up no matter how long progressed you are in your journey. But what happens is that the more you pull your fucking reptilian shapeshifter motherfucking energy, you part the seas of the subconscious mind. It's a clear path betwixt you and your motherfucking divinity of the motherfucking promised land. So in a human vessel, you always want to get your motherfucking Moses on, and you always want to get your fucking Jesus on, because Jesus is Christ consciousness, right? And that's what they're talking about. The parting of the seas, the clearing of the barriers of the subconscious mind programs. And just in every single moment, you get your motherfucking crocodilian on, you get your motherfucking reptilian shapeshifter on, and then boom, now you plow a path in betwixt the fucking subconscious mind, and you move, and it's like a pure clear channel into the promised land of heaven on earth. Okay, so just another metaphor, plowing through the emotions to get to heaven on earth. And what else does he want to talk about? I'm not sure if he wants to talk about anything else right now. Let me just give me like a moment. Let me just see, because I don't want to just end the video and then he still has something to say. Basically, what Sobek just wants you to know is that the lesson for today is to, I don't know if this is the proper word for this, but he's likening it to a Baktun, which is different ages in astrological years. So Sobek was the first, and Moses was the second, and Moses came after Sobek, and he bore the age of Aries, cardinal fire, I am, things that were popular and going on during the age of Aries. Okay, then it progressed to the age of Pisces, because it's moving backwards through the zodiac. I don't know if they're called Baktuns again, but this is just the word that's coming up for me. The next age, the next Baktun after Moses was Jesus. Okay, and then so the age of Jesus, that was Christ consciousness, like that. In whichever way the age of Pisces entails. Okay, so with the age of Moses and that Baktun, you want to look at the fucking characteristics of Aries. And then, you know, with the fucking second Baktun, when we have the motherfucking Jesus Christ consciousness, you want to look at the motherfucking traits of motherfucking Pisces, right? So now I as embodiment of Sobek, of Moses, of Jesus Christ, energetic lineage, age of Aquarius, what does this mean for you? You are listening to this right now. Now we are going into Aquarius. Okay, we are going into remote telecommunication, seeking friends from all over, interconnectedness at a distance. We are going with the all of the collective. Okay, so this is entailing to me that the age of Aquarius, at least what Sobek wants me to let you know, is there are going to be multiple reptilian shapeshifters that are embodying the energy of Sobek. And it has something to do with the age of Aquarius. And I think it's more about seeing it in someone else rather than it necessarily resonating with you. It's like you'll see reptilian energy in someone else, right? Because the friendship with the 11th house Aquarius shit, but at a distance, you'll resonate with that from someone else at a distance, and they will pique your interest. And it could be on any type of level, okay? It could be someone that you've never met, that you have no intention of meeting, but they pique your interest. Reptilian energy piques your interest at a distance and gets you to explore further into it, to meet other like-minded individuals. Something to do with friendship at a distance and interconnectedness over spaces, more telepathic communication, rather, and that's what I mean by at a distance. So you could be with someone, living with them, let's say, and you're both reptilian shapeshifters, but you're gonna be communicating at a distance because it's not gonna be motherfucking direct, like verbal. Okay, it might not be even physical communication either, you know what I'm saying? But it's something you're going to be communicating at a distance, which means you could be in proximity to them, not saying anything to them not saying motherfucking anything to you, and you know what the fuck is going on within them, and they know what the fuck is going on within you, because you're communicating telepathically at a distance. There's nothing physically tangible that can explain your communication with them, but the telecommunications of the age of Aquarius is at a distance. It's psychic, it's telepathic communication. It's not, it can be over a distance, some meeting online or something like that, you know, but it's mostly communicating at a distance, even when you are in close proximity to a motherfucker, because that's how the age of Aquarius is going to move along. The age of Aries with Moses moved along, and whatever is conducive to benefiting the characteristics of Aries. The age of Pisces with the energy of Jesus, that was conducive to moving along with traits of Pisces, right? To advance the collective. Now it's moving along into this third Baktun over here, age of Aquarius, okay, 11th house, that type of energy. Now it's at a distance. It's everything that has to do with Aquarian energy. So yes, I just, before I go, I just wanted to look at this card that he told me to pull for you, he being Sobek. And I got the 3 of Wands in this deck, and basically this video is more for like guidance, okay? So it's whatever you are guided to do in the moment is going to liberate you, okay? Because everything right now is going to be your teacher. Everyone is going to be your guru. Everything is going to be your guide. And you are to take heed of signs that fall before you in this moment now. So this is going to be applicable whenever you look at this reading. This is your guidance. This is your sign. This is your go ahead. What the fuck you envisioned in your mind. You might have seen something clairvoyantly. Oh, motherfucker, it's her. Okay, that's what Sobek wants me to let you know. But follow your inner guidance. Don't listen to anything else in order to attain this other than what is going on within you. And you will know how to filter out the chatter of bullshit from outside versus monkey mind bullshit. You will know when it is your inner guidance. It's going to be different for everyone, but Sobek says you're going to know and just follow that. Follow the reptilian brain in the moment, instinct. That's going to be your guide, your reptilian brain in the moment. In the moment, it's not going to be reacting to something you might have prepared for or rehearsed for. It's not going to be reacting as a knee-jerk type of thing, you know, that might have been going on in your subconscious mind. No, your guidance, you're going to know because it's going to feel so fresh and so clean. I don't know why that came to mind, but that's how you're going to know when your inner guidance is talking to you. It's going to feel like, whoo! It's going to feel like so fresh and so clean, motherfucker. Like it's not going to be like anything you've ever felt before. It's going to feel very cleansing when that guidance hits you, okay? So that's what Sobek wants me to let you know. Maybe we'll be back and channel some more shit. I don't know. We're going to see how it's going to go. This was candid because I was guided to fucking do it. Oh, snap. Look at that. Mwah. Thank you, universe. It comes around full circle because I said guidance. I didn't even realize that the tarot card that I pulled for you all had guidance written on it. So the message for you was as well for me because everything is all motherfucking connected. Because I was guided to do this in the moment. There was no rhyme or reason. That's how I know that it was true guidance because it felt so fresh and so clean. I'm Oculus, the alien next door. Thank you, Sobek, for coming through, Moses and Jesus Christ. We will chit-chat again soon.